What's up, guys? Drone worship in your face. I'm not a scientist, but I like to do scientific things.
Science rules.
I'm just kidding. There is really no reason for anything I'm about to do, but you should enjoy the entertainment value. I had a thought the other day of what would happen if you shot a Mavic Mini with a wrist rocket with an Orbeez, but not just any Orbeez, a micro Orbeez. For those of you guys who don't know what happens if you drop these little itty bitty tiny balls
right after you suck on these little Chinese nuts.
Oh, that's nasty.
into some water and you leave them for 5 hours, they like quadruple, octuple their size. These things get huge. It's crazy. But these ones should perfectly fit a wrist rocket. For those of you guys who don't know what a wrist rocket is, first of all, let's drop this in there. Bloop. This is a wrist rocket. They can really hurt somebody. But I thought it would be fun to take one of these and see what would happen if you shot a Mavic Mini with a wrist rocket. There we go. Yes, this one looks like it's going to do some serious damage. So we have to wait for these balls to blow up, and then we're going to take this Mavic Mini and we're going to shoot it with those. But I want to find out what happens when these actually get fired out of a wrist rocket. Are they just going to explode into 100 pieces before they even leave the rocket because they're made of like rubber material? Who knows? I think we'll shoot a couple at my garage door first and see what happens. They should be moving at about 300 to 500 feet per second, somewhere around there, something crazy. Wrist rockets and arrows are pretty dangerous. So you could definitely get a rock to come out of there at high velocity if you want to. So these are going to sit in here for 5 hours, and then I'm going to show you what these look like. So we'll go ahead and speed that up, and then we'll take them outside, and we'll see what happens with the wrist rocket. And if things go well, I might just convince my chubby friend to let us shoot one at his stomach in slow motion so we can watch the ripples of the ocean. Yeah, buddy. And then if everything goes smoothly, we're going to shoot that with those from that. Science. Yeah. Okay, here's the update. Look, yellow blobs. If you remember, those things started off the size of like a tiny itty bitty little BB pellet. Now look at what happened to them. They're the size of a marble. These are perfect for shooting from a slingshot or a wrist rocket. I call them wrist rocket. I'm from the north. We call them wrist rockets. I don't call them slingshots. Maybe that's just a northern thing. I don't know. Because he doesn't think it's actually hitting anything, I'm going to go ahead and put my hand up there. We're going to let Ron take a shot at it. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and get nice and close. Pull way back. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you get knocked down, you gotta get back up. I ain't the sharpest knife on the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be
Dude, that
tough.
stings like crazy. You got little red marks starting to pop up all over the place.
Dude, you got a well.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, you got a well. It's coming.
You're not shooting.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Dudes with badges frisk me and teach me how to swallow pride.
Oh, that one hit me like here. Ow. See, look at the red marks.
I got some habits.
I'm not missing on purpose.
Come on, dude.
I ain't the
All right.
sharpest knife on the drawer, but
All right, hit me.
One more time. For the vote.
if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you get knocked down, you gotta get back.
That one
Dead
connected.
center. Gonna walk up and show it all off.
That one definitely connected. Oh yeah, that one's already like turning red
You
fast.
gotta be tough.
Alright guys, now that the serious stuff is out of the way, it's time to shoot this with this. Let's see what happens. Alright, she's flying. Slingshot loaded. Let's give her one right in the face. Oh, camera took the shot on that one. transition to the opposite side now. I'm gonna give this one right into the prop to the best of my ability. Ate it up. Interesting. The Mavic Mini has taken this like a champ. There's actually a big piece of some of the goose stuck right there on it. You can see that. He's taking it like a champ. Shot one in the camera, a couple on the sides. Seems to hold up. We need to find something that can actually make the Mavic Mini hurt a little bit. So next up, I think we're gonna do cherry tomatoes. Alrighty guys, wasn't much of a science experiment, but it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We are going to find something that can definitely rock this Mavic Mini's world. If you guys have better suggestions, obviously we want to see what kind of punishment you can take. Not quite put it down, but I can fix anything on this if it breaks. And that doesn't mean I want to shoot the thing with a BB gun, but I do want to put it through some punishment. So the question is, could the Mavic Mini handle a wrist rocket with marble-sized Orbeez? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does sting. So yes, this was taking quite a hit. And if you guys can see that, there's actually quite a bit of Orbeez guts inside of there, all up inside the camera now that I'm gonna have to clean. I also see some in the motors. So we have a little work ahead of us here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you like my content and you want to see more, go ahead and push that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notifications. I'm Drone Worship from somewhere in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And remember, science can be fun, even if it's not scientific. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.